Hello everybody, my name is Hoppa, or Josh, and this is the fourth installment of the Trim Before Max series. So, hunker down and take a load off. Watch my video. So, it's been a while since the last one of these. I think it's been about 3 months or so. And part of that is because I was focusing on getting some of my levels done and getting some achievements before I put out one, because you guys don't want to see like one of these Trim Before Max series things where it's like, hey, I got levels and yeah, I didn't really achieve anything. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I'm not really. Anyways, so let's get to it. Since it's been 3 months, you guys can imagine that there's been quite a few updates that have pretty much added on to the requirements list. However, there's only been 2 that have added requirements, which is a bit odd in my opinion, but I'm not complaining too much. So let's take a look at those requirements that were added. So as you can see, you had to unlock the enhanced Yaktui stick by catching 1,000 charm sprites, and most recently you have to use the Maul of Omens to kill Virago, who is the new boss. If you guys are out of the loop, he got released, I believe, 6 days ago, or 5 days, something like that. So, yeah, it's not been a very busy few months up at Jagex HQ as far as giving us more quests and requirements, because most notably they've been trying to get out RuneScape 3 over the summer, which is going to be coming in, I believe, 16 days, so mark your calendars. But yeah, so they've been focusing on that rather than putting out real content, even though this, I'd say Virago was probably the first piece of real content in the last few months that has been like really substantial, in my opinion. However, I'm not really complaining, because that means I don't have to do more requirements and I can focus in on my skills and get levels, which is what I did. That being said, I also I did finish at least one of these requirements that are posted. So just a quick note, the enhanced Yaktui stick is actually a completionist cape requirement, not even trimmed, it's completionist. So everyone who wants a completionist cape needs to do that. And the Maul of Omens thing, that is a trimmed requirement, which I hope to get done in the next week or so. I think I will. As long as I get into a team and, you know, do all that great stuff. But yeah, so I hunted 1,000 charm sprites like a few weeks ago. It was not fun at all. It never is. But hey, I got that done. You can checkmark that, which is good. So, other than that, there hasn't been anything else added. So as far as what's added to the requirements for me that I need to do, it's just to use the Maul of Omen to kill Virago. So, there's that. Now let's get into what I've done and what I've completed that was already on the previous list. So, as you can see, I've highlighted, or rather I've changed the color of the text of the ones that I have done to white. Those are the ones that I have completed over the past 3 months, which it may not seem like much, but when you take into account what my levels were and how much time I was actually spending on the game, it was quite a bit, and I feel proud of myself, at least. So, firstly, I've returned Clarence to rest. Now, technically, I still haven't. He's just sitting in my bank, because I'm not sure whether or not I want to have Livid Farm to be my last completionist cape requirement to be done, or laying Clarence to rest when it comes to like having a party and stuff out of it. I'm not sure how the logistics will add up for that. If I decide that Livid Farm's better to do than Clarence, then I'll just go lay him to rest, and that'll be that. And he'll no longer be living in my bank like he is now. Secondly, I have, and most importantly, I have got my Champions tackle box from Fishing Flingers. And this was one of those, that's a big requirement. That is, I think, combined probably 2.5 months worth of tickets. So it's so nice to be done with that. Now I don't have to worry about talking to a fisherman every time. Yeah, it's great. Alright, and third, we already talked about this, the enhanced Yak Twee stick. So yeah, that is it as far as like singular requirements go. Now, let's get into my skills, which is where most of the progress was made. So, let's see. Alright. So, due to warbands being freaking OP XP, I've gained quite a few mining, smithing, and construction levels. So, I'll just list them off. I got 91 to 97 mining, 95 to 97 smithing, and 92 construction, which is such a relief, honestly, because I don't have to worry about mining anymore or smithing, even though smithing, actually, most recently, adamant plate bodies are now like -11 GP per XP, so if you guys are looking to smith, go do that, because that is not going to last, I'm sure of it. But yeah, it's nice that those are like back to decent XP, or decent GP per XP now, because it used to be like 35 or 27, something like that. Something crazy where it's like, why don't I just go to Artisan's Workshop then? It's faster and cheaper, and more AFK, so yeah. Anyways, now, so that was all the warbanding stuff. As far as warbands go, we go in our own clan. If you guys know, then come join us when we do it. We always do it for every warband, or most every warband. But yeah, anyways, outside of warbands, the actual achievements that I feel are substantial, because warbanding for XP is like, it's pretty lame, honestly. It's like, yeah, I did this, but you really didn't mine. I mean, it's not like you put in the time that anyone who got like 99 mining before warbanding did. So yeah, but that's a whole different story. Anyways, so the other achievements that I've had are 93 to 98 fletching, which was just doing broad arrows, nothing big about it. It was really decent XP, and I honestly don't feel bad spending like 35 mil for that, because that was awesome. But yeah, what I'm doing is I'm getting all of these skills up to like 13 mil XP, so when it comes time to get like my trimmed thing, I only have like 34k XP on each of these skills, so I can go bust those out and then get like 1199s at the same time, my max cape, my completionist cape, and my trimmed completionist cape all within the same party. It'll probably take, I'm assuming, about an hour when that happens, but we'll see. I don't know, and I don't want to worry about it now because I've got a ton of time still until then. But yeah, so fletching. And then after that I have 94 to 98 fishing. As far as this one goes, I'm like 700k or 600k XP off of 99. So as far as fishing goes, I'm nearly done. Thank God. Because I freaking hate fishing now. I hate it so much. It's so slow at Rocktails, but you know, when you go to Rocktails, what do you expect? Anyways, so fishing. The next one I had was 92 to 97 woodcutting. This was just done at Ivy while I was watching some Game of Thrones and a few other shows. So yeah, that went by pretty quickly in my opinion. And then 93 crafting, 92 hunter, and 92 thieving. So nothing too huge after the first 3 of those. But yeah, So lots of progress made as far as levels go, and I'm very, very, very happy with how I've been doing with that. So, yeah, that's about it for levels. Outside of levels and trimmed and completionist cape requirements, I've pretty much been doing bossing while I'm online. And here's kind of my tab, how it looks. It's pretty lame, honestly, because I've put in a good amount of time, honestly. Like, has to be 5-6 hours, and I've only got, well, more than that, probably around 10 hours, and I've only got like Bandos gloves to show. So that's always a nice thing to see. But you know, that's how it is. That's how the bosses work. So whatever. But yeah, so that's it. That is all I have completed since April 10th. And yeah, so that was pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoy that I'm making this again. It wasn't, yeah. But yeah, just, yeah, that's it. I am done doing the speakings. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. And I believe that is it. So I will see you guys later in a new video.